Chris and Stepney. Christian, yeah, you two. Please, choose your characters, and Ketchup and Mustard, who are now hidden behind a plethora of huge human beings, will provide commentary for this first round match.
We don't know how little experience everyone has. It is a complete and utter free-for-all, right? This is the first time anyone has had their hands on with Mortal Kombat 11. So it's gonna be a question of who can learn it quick, who can figure stuff out, because we not only don't know these players' fighting game background, we don't know their general competitive background, right? Now, we know this is a celebrity tournament, right? Yeah, it's promotional, but no one wants to lose. And that's the nature of fighting games. When there's a winner and a loser, you know which one 99% of players would rather be. And I can now say, speaking from experience, that no one wants to be the first loser. Yes, because losing is unfortunate, isn't it? It's quite a habit. I wouldn't know, because all I've done is win. It is quite a habit. But there's a variety of different backgrounds here today. There's a fair amount of characters to choose from. We've already seen a Scorpion get selected, though, which kind of adds to the tally. I think that's going to be the go-to, right? We have Stepney versus Crits from Pete's Meat, and it is Mortal Kombat 11. Sorry, guys. First match. If I'd have known, I'd have played someone else. Hey, it's canon. It's a trailer. That's the reveal trailer. It's the wrong stage. Oh, so close. Goodness me. Now, Raiden, actually very, very interesting. Stormy weather, the ability to create these clouds that cause damage over time. Pretty range heavy, I would say. But automatically, we can see Raiden going in. Oh, the character! That is disgusting! Why would you do that? I mean, I guess it's Mortal Kombat. It makes complete sense. But we have to say, this is a best-of-1 format. It is first-to-1 game, and the crushing blow to start things off. Round 1, barely through. Crushing blow uppercuts are lethal in MK11. So many of them, you can combo off them, you can juggle, and there is the fatal blow. It's going to do big damage. It's not going to kill, but it's going to give him some breathing space he needed. But of course, Stepney going for this fatal blow now. He's not going to have it for the rest of the game. He has to win this round, or it will be a waste. But Chris has his own now. Oh, he tried to go for it, but he was beaten out. I mean, it's the Demon Breath. This is why you pick Fire Breather. It's the only variation that gets it. Hang on a minute. There's the uppercut. It's going to inch it out. But that was close. Yes, it was. Teleport on hit. Interesting thing about Scorpion in this game, he can only convert off teleport if he uses his Amplify, which uses the aggressive meter. But amplifying it, it's different than we've seen in other Mortal Kombats. You amplify at a specific time, and there's the environment again. Disgusting. But the Amplify, it's so important to do it, but it is timing specific. You have to be ready for it. You have to be aware. All right, the grab's going to be really important just to establish some space, get a little bit of damage. Unsafe teleport's going to get punished by the uppercut. Falls out of the combo. We may talk about that later, maybe not. But either way, this is looking good. Raiden using his staff and some of his strings. That was a bit of a misconception before. Oh, but there comes the Cloud. The Cloud will do damage as long as Scorpion is standing in it. And there it is, the fatal blow is probably going to take it. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Yeah, at this point, it's just for flash. No reason. But the finish him, has he got the fatality? Either X or Y, yeah. There's actually... Oh, he's looking... No, I respect this. I respect this. Nothing wrong with it. Stand mid-range, press X. There it is! There it is. Oh, no, wait, go back! Go back! What are you doing? Go back to the game! Oh, no! Oh, no! We saw the end! Oh, my God. He's going to have to just win again, and we'll have to see it again. No, that counts. I mean, you can see the aftermath. I mean, look. There's limbs here, there's limbs there, there's torso in the middle.
Well done, guys. Oh. Well done. You try. I love how one of you actually went to, look, what do I do? Okay. Cheer for Stepney, the winner. So please welcome back to the stage, Don Diablo and Dimitri Vegas.
Get on, you're ready. You sat in the hot seats. Have a sit down. Okay, right, so how confident are you feeling now that you're actually sitting here?
A bit less confident than before I walked in and actually tried the game.
It's a big, I mean, it's one thing like being on a stage to like do what you do as a job. This is different because it's not like your forte, right?
Oh, this is just fun, right? It's all about having fun. I mean, this is what gaming is about. It's about having fun together. I don't really want to punch him in real life, so...
Are you sure? I mean, you know you have to say that because he's right there, but do you? A little bit. Okay. You guys, do you know what characters you're going to go for?
Yep.
I've never played the game, so I'm just gonna just pick someone. So it should be fine.
But you haven't played it before.
It's a very brave decision.
Yeah, to like come on stage in front of everyone and be like, right, let's do what do. This is the controller,
That is
right?
the controller. Take
Yes.
bets now.
He's just
Everybody,
saying
who do you
that
think's
it
going
looks
to win?
extra bad when he kicks my ass.
We got a ringer.
I see him coming.
What? He's putting on his.
Sunglasses on.
Always. That's the way you kick anybody's ass, is you put sunglasses on.
You're just so extra. Okay, are you ready? Yes. Okay.
So go down to there, go hit that A button. There you go. It's all you. It's all you, my friends.
I'm loving the glasses concentration. Look at that.
They're ready.
Don't let them see your eyes. That's the key. Good luck, guys.
Okay, now we know Don Diablo has played fighting games before. He has. We actually he was part of a show match, much like this one, at a Gamescom a couple of years back in Injustice 2. So we were able to train him up, and he actually learned really fast. For someone who had never played Injustice 2 before, he picked it up alarmingly quickly. Now, it is going to be a different beast, but it's still NetherRealm, right? Now, the first time we've seen one of our celebs go in for Baraka. Looks like they're trying out some of the buttons. But either way, yep, that's a very, very good low punch, actually. Only in that variation does he get the extension. Yeah, that's actually a really good observation, you know. And there's the banner again, a new move to Baraka. I do believe it is likely to be Don Diablo on player 2 and Dimitri as player 1. I think so. We'll have to see the reaction if not, but Baraka is one of the interesting picks. The wake-up roll is one of those defensive mechanics. Also observe Kano in the background, making that cameo. Oh, there is the Blade Spark again. Let's pick that projectile. Actually, really dangerous in this kind of mode, but the Fatal Blow is there again. Can he do it in time? It really is such a comeback mechanic, though, that Baraka. He's got those low punches, but unfortunately, even though he landed so many of them, it's just not enough for the damage. He's going to land the Fatal Blow, but he needs to do a lot more work here. I mean, but this is a use of it, right? You can use it to start a comeback, but you have to make sure you win the round. And he still has some work to do, as puts Scorpion in his threshold again, and the teleport. Unfortunately, the Fatal Blow, but they're having fun with it for sure, but that's still one round away for Scorpion. Now, Fire Breather Scorpion's been really popular today, and it's the unique moves, the Fire Breathing specials. They do good damage, they restand. There's a brutality there as well, but I doubt we'll see it. Maybe. There's again that low poke, extending it with the blade. Ooh! And Flame Charge, one of his fastest specials by far, just getting overwhelmed. So many teleports, and unfortunately, none of them getting scouted out. The wake-up button, it's going to work out, but no damage. Whiffing the Chop Chop blades, but there is the amplify on that spark. So powerful, so much damage added, but the overhead, back-to-back. And the third time, can he go for a fourth? He won't, the patience! And there it is, the point-blank uppercut. Mortal Kombat 1 says hello. Speaking of which, I think I've seen that one from the trailer, I think. Yep, those of you, we've seen that one before. But maybe not on Baraka, as that is going to end things in style. What a way. What a way.
How do you feel?
Relieved.
Relieved.
It would be kind of a little bit embarrassing if you didn't win, seeing that he was saying he's never played.
Yeah, what can I
What's
say?
up with, he kept popping up on the other side the whole time. You know how to play this game, motherfucker. I knew it.
Shh, not so. I mean, we can rip out guts, but no swearing.
It's all good. It's all good. Oh.
Okay, so you as well. Big up to our winner, Dimitri. So we're going to see you a little bit later on. Now the pressure is on.
No, at least I'm okay. This was
Well done, man.
this was the minimum goal, so I'm already happy.
All right, go and relax. Hang
Yeah,
out.
go and relax,
Sorry about it.
after tearing somebody's head off. So please welcome back Siad Klosniak and Florian Montino.
Hey, I really like
There's
this.
my friend.
Dex.
Take a seat.
How are you feeling? Are you ready?
Oh yeah, damn, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you going to smash it?
That's what you can expect now. Trust me.
That's what we want, a bit of fighting talk. Are you giving him tips, Simon? Stop it.
I'm telling him how to win. Courage,
That's
speed,
cheating.
violence, all these things.
No.
I just said rip the guy's eyes out and you'll be fine. So
No.
yeah. No, we're all good. We're all good. We're long-time pals.
All right, so it's going to be Sub-Zero and Scorpion again, but we're going to be going through maybe some different variations. No, it is going to be Winter Games for another time. Sub-Zero is one of the more interesting characters, I think. No, he's really interesting. Obviously, he has that Ice Ball, but the Winter Games variation currently in this build has the amplified version of the Ice Ball, where it comes out faster, it moves faster along the screen, and it has the projectile absorbing qualities. Whether we'll see that, I'm not sure, but it is a very easy amplify in comparison to a lot of them. So maybe, well, if you press the one button enough times, it might work out. And there it is, immediately in with that's one of Sub-Zero's strongest strings in this version for sure. Good damage, you can convert into combos with it, and he's going to use it as a great poke. Great range on that. See a lot of blocking. Now, to be fair, when players are new to fighting games, especially when there's a block button, it can take players a little bit of time to adjust to, make sure to wait for their turn, make sure they're blocking. But we are seeing a lot of that here, and it's working out for them. Not a huge amount of damage done from either player. But as we get through this round, that chip damage will add up in a quick jump kick. But be enough to take a bit of a lead. Doing no damage, though, will swiftly change the second we hit Fatal Blow. And looks like we have done for Scorpion right now. But to press find the opportunity to use it. That really is the question. There's a teleport, but he cancels it. Something that we can do in this variation, one of those equipable moves. That down four again, that jump in. Unfortunately not quite connecting, but it's just slowly, piece by piece, we're seeing the round go towards Sub-Zero. But here's a throw. Now at this life, the Fatal Blow actually could take it. He has to be careful. Both players could do it. They've got to watch out. It really is that money shot, but this is chippable life. Boone's main looking like he's in big trouble, blocking anything. Actually going to die through chip damage alone. Here comes the comeback. Oh! But no, just like that, slowly but surely, the round is going to go towards Sub-Zero. Back towards the cactus. The corner is there. I respect the overhead, though. Scorpion's overhead is really good in this game. There's the catch into the spear. No amplify, of course, so it's just going to be a standalone, ending things, taking the damage, and there is that crushing blow, doing so much damage by itself, and it is going to give him that life lead. Crushing blow on that string is actually really useful. Just hidden requirements all over the place. To crushing blow that, you've got to punish the opponent. As long as you're punishing the opponent, that move's going to go for the crushing blow every time. But the good thing about them in this sort of situation, even though they have their specific requirements, they are requirements that you will practically get in a game. You don't have to be aware of them all the time. You can just get them, and the damage is so worth it. This is a change of pace. We're seeing this is a much slower match than what we've seen so far. Both players really being careful, almost trying to figure stuff out on the fly. Which again, comes back to the fact that not a huge amount of time with the build, not a huge amount of time to get ready. So it's a question of who can learn the quickest with the time they have. Now, this has actually been a really impressive comeback. We saw Sub-Zero pretty much the upper hand the whole time. Here comes the freeze. Instant jump, an interesting choice, but it's going to be enough here. And this could be a final round if he just plays his cards right. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to end up that for sure, 100%, unless he can make the comeback. He's going for that big leg, but no, the return. 1 round apiece. Match point, both players. Now, what interests me is that both players still have their Fatal Blow. And the second we have the Fatal Blow, that's really what's going to change things. Because if we're not seeing lots of damage and we're not seeing loads of combo strings or even special moves, the fact that the Fatal Blow is just 2 triggers. Anyone can do it, but the payout is so worth it, especially in round 3, right? Normally you have to be careful. Do I do it in round 1? Do I do it in round 2? But when it's match point and you both have it, that is the time to use it. There's no use losing with it. There it is. Amplified move. Oh, the overhead. And again, we're seeing that chipping style, one piece at a time. Sub-Zero's got some mix-ups in this version, man. He's got the overhead, he's got the low. It is a question of safety, right? They're not all safe. You have to commit. And there it is, that little crouching poke and a running big leg again and again. Fatal Blow territory for another time. That uppercut, big damage, but it's not going to be enough just yet. 50% life, gone down now for Sub-Zero. Now, the thing is with this style, we're not really seeing that much in terms of comebacks because we're just not seeing the option. A Fatal Blow is where it's all going to ball into, but we're not seeing it. There it is, the freeze, doing damage into itself again. 10% damage. Not much health left on the side of Scorpion, but he can definitely bring this back. The throw didn't connect, and the running big leg will take another round down. That is it. Now we're still in finish him. Any button will do a fatality here, so it's a matter of trying to get it. Hope we can see it. Oh, oh no. It wouldn't be Mortal Kombat if we didn't see that at least once.
That's how you do
Applause for the guys. That was so good. They were really, really...
Give it up for your winner.
How do you feel?
That was fun.
Florian Montenegro, the winner. Well done, man.
For the winner, Florian! Yes. We'll see you a little bit later on.
We'll see you come back. Please welcome back to the stage Teddy Riner and Alexander Gustafsson.
Good luck.
I I really like when they're waiting there. It looks like a kind of like a news team, like a really random news team are sitting there about to... How are you feeling?
Good. I'm ready. Ready for a fight.
Teddy, how does this feel compared to like judo competitions?
Please, sorry.
What does this feel like? Usually, obviously, you're fighting for Olympic golds. Now you're fighting to rip somebody's eyes out.
Well, it's different. I train very hard on my iPhone. Tap, 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 tap. Like this. It's okay now. No man.
It's good. You've got it. Okay, if you just go down to select a new fighter, and you can choose who you'd like to be.
Go down to select new fighter. There you go.
And if you just go down to the second one as well, create a new fighter. Yeah, I'll be right. I'll still take you to the screen.
So
And
who
we'll
are you
get
going to
this set
go
up.
with? Who are you going to pick?
Scorpion.
All right, Gustafsson is Scorpion.
There we have it.
Teddy
He
is
seems
thinking about it.
He seems to win all the
Sub-Zero,
time.
Scarlet.
Fair point.
New character, Geras. It's brand new. Do it. Do it. Show him off. There we go.
Yeah.
Gustafsson as Scorpion. My man Rinner as Geras. That's it. First time I think we've seen him. Geras, right? First time, brand new character from Mortal Kombat 11.
All right, now Geras is by far, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most interesting Mortal Kombat characters I've seen. Granted, if our players haven't had the game or access to it too much, we might not see, I think, some of the really in-depth stuff. However, I mean, I'm going to be careful, because these are two players that, outside of the game, could crush me if they so desired. Both of us, together, at once. But look at this guy. Geras, the new character, the new addition. The Sands of Time. So many of his special moves evolve around amazing sand effects. Let's see if we'll see them. That is the question. The big thing is just look at the size of him. This is a big lad. Now, Chronic Griefer, this, if memory serves me right, is a variation that has access to a sand pillar, a projectile. There it is. Yeah, there it is, that spike, a sand spike. And there is a spear again. Alexander has a slight life lead right now, but can he keep it? Doing really well so far. Even if you don't amplify the spear, it's going to reposition, it's going to do damage. There's the low, but the reverse uppercut. It's not going to be enough so far, though. But Geras, interesting character here. Here comes the Fatal Blow. But it has put him in Fatal Blow territory. If that connects, that's going to be enough to bring the comeback. But again, the spear once more. Oh, and a throw, too. I like Alexander's at least mixing that up. Most of the damage coming through from that spear, but the second he's point blank, the throw. Of course, the mid-round. But it's not over yet. That's the important far from it. What we see, there it is. The spear didn't connect. Oh, one of those specials coming through. I feel like Alexander's just a little bit more confident in his buttons, right? There is the crushing blow and the 4-3-4 for another time. It's such an amazing conversion if you catch the opponent pressing buttons. There it is. You can see that low poke. Using those sands and again hitting 2 for 2. And there's a grab. Going to catch him on the landing. But he has got that interactable behind him. But getting aggressive now. That wake up too. Wake-up attacks completely overhauled. I mean, we could talk for hours about the wake-ups, but they are very different in MK11. Oh, the wake-up system completely different. Before we get too much into that, Ryan is in that Fatal Blow territory. Will he get the chance to use it? Will he be able to? The two triggers together. I feel like he's trying to. Going in for the jump, but... Oh, this really is a last lifeline situation. Anti-air. That crash back again. And the jump kick to bring him back. Oh, but there it is. The sweep's going to catch him on the way up. No Fatal Blows used this time. I don't know if Scorpion has range to fatality here. Oh, there it is. Let's give us some kind of finish anyway. Hey, but that's it. Just because it says finish him doesn't mean you have to do a fatality. You know, you can swag out. You can do what you want with that blue blood coming through. All over Scorpion now. Wow. Look at he's just painted his hallway.
Oh, well done.
Finish. What a finish.
That was pretty brutal.
Your winner, Alexander Gustafsson from the UFC.
That's it. That was so fast. All over that quickly. How'd you feel?
Good, good. Ready for next one.
This is good. It's going to start heating up.
You did well,
now.
man. You did well.
This is a warming up?
No, it was a real thing. Sorry, buddy. We'll get you back out. I'm not going to say no to you. You'll kill me. Maybe later. Unfortunately, not now. I don't want to say no to you. I really like it. Chuck me over his shoulder. You kill me. No, Alex, you won. Well done. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Give it up for these two.
Well, guys. Next up out, sitting in our weird little newscaster booth. Goodness knows what kind of news they would be talking about. Look at it.
This is the best.
Mike Diver, Christian Jr. This is the daily news. Let's welcome on to the stage.
Let's get him out, Chris Eubank Jr. and Mike
Diver.
Diver.
Come on in. There you go, do it.
Mike, my friend.
This is the oddest pairing in the history of pairings.
Mike, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Mike's been doing games a long time. When was it when you went, I hope one day I play Chris Eubank Jr., a man that can actually knock people out for real at Mortal Kombat 11?
That's all he says.
Last Monday or something, yeah. My list of
How do you feel, Chris?
I don't think so.
I'm ready. I love computer games. I've been playing Mortal Kombat since I was a kid. I haven't played the newer ones, but I think I'm going to be able to pull out a little win tonight.
I reckon you'll be all right. Look at that.
You can beat Mike.
You look prepared. Mike just looks a bit tired.
Saying that, though, this guy looks like he's been practicing this game for about 5 days straight, so I'm not actually going to get too cocky just yet.
We'll
all right,
see.
guys. So if you go...
Better to be an actual real fighter.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
If you choose your fighters and get ready for your match, who should they choose? Who should Chris Eubank Jr. choose? Give him some help. Let him know who to pick.
Who should he pick? Do you know you're going to pick?
Well, he's got Sub-Zero.
And Mike Diver picks Sub-Zero. Chris Eubank Jr. picks Raiden. First time we've seen Raiden so far. Good luck, guys. Kick each other's ass.
This is history in the making right now. Diver versus Eubank, the Clash of Titans.
I definitely feel like this
with an itchy arm. Oh,
well, I know this is a match that I know Mike Diver has been playing for, but he's not looking forward to it. Is it because of the consequences of if he loses? I mean, to be honest, like he knows some stuff. Like he was getting out, special moves early, understands fatalities. He was getting a brutality that we had never seen. Man is unnatural. Maybe he'll get it again. But can he do it now? Will he do it now? I mean, the stage gives an extra layer of pressure, doesn't it? It does indeed. It's one thing playing in a back room, but playing in front of, the 1,000 people here in person, it's quite different. But that's going to be the big thing here. We saw Mike Diver doing that a lot in practice. Whenever you see the ice connect, that uppercut, that clean 176 damage. I mean, that's like 18%. That's a Mortal Kombat 1 combo. I've seen that for like 25 years. Have you seen the cactus though? I don't know. Oh, but so again, violent. And the slide again. This is where it's going to come down to with a fatal blow. Chris Eubank, no, it missed completely, but don't worry, it will come back in a few seconds' time. That's the big thing about the super moves in this game, that even if you miss the fatal blow, in a few seconds, it will come back. It's only when you've used it that it will not return. So it missed a second time, don't worry, you'll get a third opportunity. And there it is, the Superman fly, trying to go for the uppercut with the blocks. Like how Mike Diver, he knows he's got the life lead. He can't afford to sit on it. But he has to watch out. The chip damage on the ice. One more of those and it might be over. No, he manages to get through clean. The fatal blow. So much damage. This won't do it, but it will leave him really close to knock. Will that be enough, though? Probably not. One more substantial hit. Has to watch out for the slide. The Superman! Hello. Someone say comeback. I think that's what we saw one round. Just like that. Oh, but it got caught in the fly. I don't know about you, but I think that's going to be Chris on a match point, is it not? It is indeed. Chris Eubank, one life bar away. But will it bring it back? I'm not sure. The ice tried to go for it, but it was on block. Got it this time. But the slide, less damage, but it's something. It's keeping his life lead. As long as he's getting hit by those ice balls, though, he's going to eat those uppercuts. And the uppercuts, if it's 17% of the time and you've ate like 5 of those, you're dead. It's interesting. Both players have realized the damage the uppercut does, but you have to get it. On the fly, no punish. He got hit by an uppercut again. So much. Worth mentioning that lightning rod is a variation-specific move that Raiden gets. Tries to go for the fatal blow, but it's gone. Wait a minute. The Superman puts him at near death. He has to be super careful. Did you see the bravery, the call out? He just stood there for like 3 seconds and did nothing.
Shame, Diver.
But the second he did, and the fatality. Bravo. And we can see it this time as well.
Chris Eubank Jr. is the winner! Boom! Diver took a dive.
To be fair, who would be crazy enough to just actually beat Chris Eubank Jr.?
I wouldn't, even if I could beat him, I probably wouldn't. We'll see you in a minute.
What a comeback, though, after that first round. He was behind and he came back like the true champion he is. He's doing another fight. Sitting right here, about to come out to the pod, is the one and only Screamy and Mesut Özil.
Okay, how do you feel? Are you confident?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
So, Mesut, you've pretty much won everything in football. Would you now like to win a Mortal Kombat 11 tournament?
So really, I will try it. So let's see.
There we go. Cool. So select your fighters. We'll go into that.
Yep.
Again, let them know who they should pick. Give them some noise. Shout out some names.
Who should they pick?
All right. Where are we going to go? Who are we going to do? Where are they going to go? Oh, man. We've gone right in with White with Rebecca with Squeezy. And Mesut Özil goes Sub-Zero.
I'm
have
loving Baraka.
We haven't seen Baraka yet, have we?
Yeah, we have.
Have we seen him?
Yeah.
Okay. I lied. I made a mistake. It's all good. I'm just excited. Just ready.
Just wing it.
I think there's definitely some more fan support here in the crowd for this one. No, absolutely. But, you know, it's nice to see Baraka again. New character to the build. Haven't seen him since MK9, so nice to see him back again. But against that Sub-Zero, we're seeing him for another time. Hack and slash Baraka. The big thing here is just getting increased normal range, right? That's the big thing about Baraka here. Better buttons all around, but will it make a difference here? He has got that string locked down. We'll see again. That uppercut attempt, but the ice. Oh, nice quick combo there. Too much damage, but enough. Little mini bags. Mini speed bags. Well, we are going to see so much of these just really good buttons. Sub-Zero has so many strong, just normal attacks in this game. Good range, good speed to them. Very complete character so far. But still very even here. Another string himself. Now, Baraka has a lot of strings, and the strings themselves do so much damage. Oh, and the fatal blow. Immediate return. And just like that, this is even again. We've seen the damage this would do. You know, in this case, it's not going to be used to guarantee the round win, but it's going to be used to try and bring Sub-Zero back into the fight around one. It is gone permanently, but the fatal blow gets traded, and the second one gets used as well. That's actually going to become one of those best-case scenarios as well. When both players use the fatal blow in the same round, and obviously if you win with one, you've basically just not only taken the round off your opponent, you just know they haven't got the fatal blow anymore. It's really important to be able to keep track of that. For that clean uppercut, uppercuts in the overhead again. Keeping it difficult to defend against. Another string coming through. Oh, he has him in the corner, but no, he puts himself in there. Manages to block the ice ball anyway into another overhead. This is another one of those matches, though, where it's a little bit of damage here and there. It's nothing super substantial. That said, if you get a counter hit property or someone tries to press buttons, that Baraka string will crushing blow. Yeah. If you punish something, it's going to launch, which is more than you normally get. That throw again, back to back. That's damage adding up very quickly into the big leg. Instant jump kick.
I respect that button there.
There was no way he was going to go for a third grab in a row. Scouted it out. Both players super low, but no fatal blow this time. Who can do it? Just like that. Not enough. Almost. Oh, it's not going to work, but this is fatality territory. Press Y. Can you do it? It's the Y button. No, they're down. It's the low poke. You know what? The win is important. At least we get to see the win pose.
Just watched him go down. Didn't even do a fatality. Your winner, everybody, is Squeezy.
It's our winner. Moving on to the next round. Congratulations, guys. Go and take a rest back there.
That is round one done. The biggest surprise to me is at one point, again, Chris Eubank Jr., he was down and then he came back up. Ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous. Right, we've got some quarterfinals coming up, though. We're going to get some celebrities back out. We are going to go to our next quarterfinal, well, our first quarterfinal match, because they are ready. So please welcome back out, and what a clash this is. It is Alexander Gustafsson from the UFC, and he has taken on the star of Creed 2, Florian Munteanu. So come back out here. Let's see what's going to go down.
Welcome back.
It's like a dream match. It's boxer versus MMA.
How did they fit on the sofa together?
I don't know. Yeah, we need a bigger sofa. We really do. Alex, like, you're kind of representing the MMA community now against the boxing world, right? That's always the classic story.
Yes, it is. Ready to fight.
All right, I'm in your corner, but don't hurt me. It's just for lols.
Are you so worried everyone's going to hurt you? That's what you said all evening. Yeah, but like, why would...
Look, they beat people up for a living.
Don't say mean things about people, Simon, and you'll be fine. Then nobody will hurt you.
Yeah, I know, but I like trolling too much.
All right, you guys ready?
All right, who's going to go who?
Yeah.
They're thinking about it. We may have the classic Mortal Kombat match. Oh, no, we don't. So Alex Gustafsson going back to Scorpion. He knows what he's doing. Oh, Florian is going for Sub-Zero. It is the classic Mortal Kombat match. Let's do it. MMA versus boxing. Right here at the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Who'd have thunk it? Deadliest of enemies. But here again, in Mortal Kombat 11. Now, this is that classic matchup, right? You know, we played it. Millions of people will play it come April 23rd. It is a classic matchup for a reason. But again, two characters, they've got their moves, but it's got that new twist on it, you know, that classic MK11. It's the variations, though. We can see Winter Games Sub-Zero is being used right now. And this is pretty much the Sub-Zero that we've seen all night. But on the flip side of Scorpion, it's Fire Breather again. And Fire Breather is one of those interesting variations where it's pretty much point blank or nothing. But the flame charge is so fast. Again, we're seeing both players. I think they're just trying to remember like which special is which. The slide has been figured out. That big leg again. Now, the good thing about that running kick with Sub-Zero is it covers so much space. Mortal Kombat 11 doesn't have a run feature. You move, you know, you forward dash, your back dash, you can block. The run from MKX is gone. So that towards kick, he runs before it connects. It's a great way of closing that space. Speaking of which, the jump kicks, another one of those moves that is completely different to how it used to function. There we go, amplify the spear, get the increased damage. To amplify the spear, for those that wonder, you just press the Y button. But it changes for moves, right? That's how that move works for amplification, but not everything. You have to be aware, but the fatal blow is there. Can Alexander make it work? He's trying to slowly bring this back. We're approaching the kill territory. A lot of respect is being shown. And I think, again, that's really coming down to the fact that the fatal blow is on the cards. It's a real... Oh, two slaps! Oh, no! Rise attempted the fatal blow, but did not have the life to absorb. It is not a free attack. It does sometimes have that counter to it. And for good reason, considering how strong it can be. But I mean, it can be quite a go-to panic button, but you still got to watch your health bar. Like, that's the thing you got to keep your eyes on. Ice Ball comes through. No double ice pack fire in MK11. Now, you know what I like to look up here? The Ice Ball does damage. That's really interesting. Just to give him that little bit of an extra edge. That point-blank spear, but the fear shown. The instant, that little short hop. We haven't seen much of that today. It is one of those more newer, I suppose you could say advanced mechanics. It's definitely not been in Mortal Kombat too much in the past. But the corner, it's always amazing to have your opponent in the corner because their options are reduced and your options are enhanced, right? It's a great position to be in. That advancing kick has been so good. There we go, amplifies the teleport for the launch, but no conversion. We have to watch out. Fatal blow is going to be on the cards, but not for much longer. Here comes the interaction. The spear's going to connect as well, but it's not enough just yet. Oh my word. Uh-oh, the teleport didn't connect, and that little crouching kick will do enough. Just so close, but not close enough. Will we see the fatality? Will we see some kind of finishing move? No, we won't.
Oh.
And he falls down again. Sometimes it's more satisfying to just watch him, stare at him.
Your winner and going on to the semi-finals is Florian Montaner.
Oh, look at the love.
Sportsmanship.
Sorry about it.
Unbelievable. He's let me down. He has let me down. Right. So we're gonna get the grid up on the screen at the moment, which shows the tournament bracket so far, and we'll come back to our guys Ketchup and Mustard here. You can kind of run us through the grid. I mean, I know you talked about what we've seen so far, but obviously we're getting towards the semi-finals now. The final is only a few away. There's the grid we were talking about now.
So please welcome back to the couch, Chris Eubank Jr. and Chris from Pietzmed.
Welcome back, my friends. Take a seat, please.
Okay, how confident do you feel now, Chris?
Again, I'm not an experienced Mortal Kombat gamer, but I did pretty well in the last round, so you know, I'm pretty confident.
And Chris, how are you feeling, my friend?
I don't really know because I asked them if they changed anything from Mortal Kombat X to 11, and they changed everything. So
yeah, basically everything.
It's a new game, bro. It's new. It's exciting. I'll let you pick your fighters. I won't annoy him anymore.
Good. Do you want to go and select your character, and we'll get this second quarterfinal underway?
Well, good. Let's see some surprises. Let's see. No one's used Scarlet yet. I'd like to see a Scarlet get busted out. Oh, look at that. It worked. See? All you got to do, believe and dream and wish, and things come true. So, Chris Eubank Jr. has gone with Raiden. My man Chris has gone with Scarlet. Let's do it. Quarterfinal number 2 in the MK11 Reveal Tournament.
When it comes to the characters that we weren't expecting to see, I really feel like Scarlet was at the top of the list. But she's so interesting. I mean, I don't think anyone saw Scarlet coming back, especially in like the first demonstration of the game. I'm so happy we're at least seeing Scarlet once today. Or maybe more. It depends how this game goes. I mean, her variations differ. I believe this one, she has the shield, I suppose. It's the one that almost like, she loses health, but so do they. It's the blood siphon. She takes damage as well as the opponent, but whether we'll see it, I suppose we'll have to wait and see. She does have a ton of universal moves, though, so she definitely has the tools to get this job done. But we saw from Chris Eubank Jr., that surprise pick in the first round. But we have to remember, he didn't just win. He had to make like 2 comebacks to do it. That Superman was a real catalyst to that. It's because it's fast, it's full screen. It's also, I mean, corner carry. The second the opponent's in the corner, they have their limited options. And the Superman's such a great way of guaranteeing that. We're seeing that staff push. It's just so good at occupying that space. If you're not going to be blocking at all times, it will catch you out. So Chris from Pietzmeier is going to have to really watch for that. With that clean uppercut, but it has to put him into fatal blow territory. Will we see it? The lightning rod has been dangerous, but it's putting the variation to good use, which is one of the really important talking points here. Fatal blow, instantly wakes up with it. It's going to be gone just temporarily, but it's a cooldown basics. That's what we can't forget. A very comfortable round number 1, though, for Chris Eubank Jr. Now, this is what we saw before, but there it is, that Superman fly. The corner carry is insane, and just like that, he has Chris from Pietzmeier in the corner, but he's trying to fight his way out. That staff push again, just getting so much mileage out of it. The damage is adding up so fast, but the blocking finally finds his moment. But the big problem with Chris with Pietzmeier is he's not getting the damage. He's making a lot of the good decisions, he's blocking, but he isn't getting a lot of damage for his troubles. And the Superman charge is so normally a high reward, but a high risk move. But if the opponent's not going to punish it, this high risk move just became low risk, but big reward. That's dangerous. But of course, this is Shang Tsung's temple, very deserted, but tons of interactions around to use. Rest in peace. Oh. That forward two, such an amazing mid, catching it. The uppercut as well, tries to go for the uppercut, but it's a high, can be low profiled by crouching buttons. Just like that though, it's match point both players. Chris from Pietzmeier has managed to bring it back. That lightning rod just creating the space. Scarlet has some pretty decent range herself though. Again, the uppercut, he's really going for it, but the big adjustment here is Chris from Pietzmeier is going for those blocks. Being able to stop that damage, it's the importance, right? It's basics in fighting games. You have to block, because if you don't block, you will just get trounced by an aggressive opponent. Relatively, but if you can, it means relatively even on life. That's the big thing we're focusing on here. Bit of a slight lead taken by Chris, but seeing as they're going so back and forth, can you really say they're sitting on a life lead? We are now starting to hit fatal blow territory. It's going to be that for Chris now. He has to watch out. He didn't actually connect, unfortunately, but he's going to get back soon. But slowly but surely, he's going to lose that health down. Oh my god. Territory, that fatal blow will take out both of them, but one more push will do it. Can he do it? He's just sitting there blocking that, and yes, Superman. Another comeback is made, and it just feels like Chris is on a rampage. As the same one, yes, he's remembered the input. The fatality comes back. Chris Eubank Jr. will be moving on in another round.
Boom, there it is, your winner, Chris Eubank Jr. Woo! When all else fails, spam the same move.
In yourself, Chris.
I'm spamming the special moves. That's I know 2 special moves. I'm spamming them. That's all I can do.
That's how everybody plays Mortal Kombat. Well, maybe just me. All right.
Chris, how do you feel?
Rest up.
Defeated.
It's literally true. Yeah. It's literally true.
I'm empty.
You're a success in my eyes, and that's all that matters. You always will be. It always will be. But there we go.
Okay, well now we're down to quarterfinal 3. It's getting exciting now. And our final contestants, French YouTuber Squeezy, and of course, Dimitri Vegas!
All right, guys. So it's getting serious now. It's the quarterfinal. How you feeling, my friend?
Yeah, I will try to win.
All you got to do is try. That's it. That's all you got to do. I believe in you.
I'm worried about the temperature in the room. I feel like it's affecting gameplay.
Squeezy chooses chooses Baraka. And I think Dimitri chose Scorpion. Are you a Scorpion? Yeah, we did. It was Scorpion. I am correct. Right. Scorpion versus Baraka. Quarterfinals. That's it. Let's do it.
I really do have high hopes for Dimitri. We know he was grinding a little bit of MKX, clearly has knowledge of, at the very least, the special moves, which is, at this level, I think all you really need to know to get started. And Scorpion seems pretty dangerous in this build anyway. Yeah, he seems to have a lot of options to him. And again, it's those 3 variations that have been pre-made here. We don't know if these will stay. We assume a lot of it will change. But in this version, it does give him a lot of options. We've definitely seen a bit more Baraka than I was expecting. This is good to see. I was straight up expecting not many people to pick Baraka. Yes, he's a fan favorite, but he's not a character that everyone is likely to pick when you have the other ninjas and stuff like that selectable. Fire Breather has been picked again. We'd really love to see some of the Fire Breather specials, but again, it depends on how much he knows. He's going in for the back three. I do wonder if that's maybe a teleport. Either way, it's just going to be an overhead. Yeah, the overhead, that is what it boils down to. You have to stand block that. And there it is, that sweep. Oh, crushing blow! But crushing blow from bladed arms. That is dangerous to see. But that banner coming through. The banner does seem to give Baraka some kind of buff. A little bit of a damage increase. Oh, that fatal blow is there for Baraka. Will he get the chance? Even at this health, no. Mixing it up with that low sweep and the overhead flip. That's the thing, if he's mixing up the low and the overhead, that in many ways, if you're not reacting to it, it's going to kind of be a 50-50 of overhead or low. And then you throw a teleport into the mix and he's completely repositioning himself. It's a great combination. We're seeing that throw come back through again though. I believe there's a back throw, getting him in the corner. I like the positioning. All right, Baraka, got him in the corner. This is where we play. That super plus on hit low kick really keeps his turn. I mean, it's just forcing your opponent, right? You have to block it. It's really just showing your opponent, you have to block, or I'm just going to keep doing this. But another throw. And very quickly, Baraka's running away with that. Good lead in the second round. No punish on the teleport, which again, goes back to the high risk, high reward. If they're not punishing something, it just becomes free. And Scorpion's teleport is a fantastic special in MK11. String coming through. We're seeing a lot more defense from Scorpion now. But just like a teleport. Really trying to get it to work, but again, another teleport. You have to take your free hit when you can, just like that. That's a punish. The fatal blow misses with the banner. No damage coming through yet. Still in the lead. The fatal blow will be back for Scorpion soon, but not in time. And that's going to be the round taken, 1 round apiece again. It's coming down to the wire. Neither player going in for their fatal blow means we could have a super explosive final round. Unsafe spear from far away, not going to be punished. Understandably, means he's too far away to do anything about it. And a sweep, the range, we're seeing it just come through now. Another teleport. Good punish. There it is. That immediate adjustment. A teleport. Not so free anymore. But that's going to be a little bit of a message, I think. It means you can't just go in for this willy-nilly. You got to think about it. Teleport connects again because there's still unpredictability there. Oh, he's not being deterred. You know, he's been punished a couple of times, but he's definitely sticking to it. Flame charge. Only gets that in Fire Breather. I'd love to see it more. Another punish coming through, but still going for the teleport. This is risky play. At this point, you have to make the decision. Uh-oh. Fatal blow territory. Watch out for those button presses. Hits the teleport. Blocks the fatal blow. It might come back later, but will it be his choice to make? Not sure if he has it in time. The fatal blow misses. Neither player connects, but Scorpions will come back first. He has it. Oh, but no! The crushing blow on the throw takes it.
What? What?
Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Nah, he's just going to kick him in the stomach. You win a squeezy!
Oh, well done. Hug it out. Oh, Dimitri, how do you feel?
I missed it.
You buckled under the pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, how do you feel?
Nice, it was cool. Same level, I think.
Sakusa.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Right, you go get ready for the next one.
Yeah, you got to warm up. You got to match very quickly, my friend. But we do
Big
have...
round of applause for our guys.
Big round of applause. We do have our semi-final, though. Let's get our semi-finalists out. They're sat right over here. It is the returning Chris Eubank Jr. and his opponent, boxer versus boxer, Florian Montagneux.
Okay, so now how are we feeling?
Third time lucky, I guess. I'm going to keep spamming and hope it works against this guy.
Push the buttons.
Push the buttons,
Push
guys.
the buttons. It's true, it's good.
Yeah, very easy.
You're quite button mashy.
Right? Well, I'm trying here, yeah.
At least I've got a bit of technique to my button mashing, you know.
Casting some shade up in there. Love
Good,
it.
it's what we want.
That's what we
It's what
want.
we want.
I got to be technique with power now. Okay, let's see.
Ooh. Okay,
Take
go
your
get
seats.
yourself. Sit down.
All right. Chris Eubank Jr. did well with Raiden last time. May stick with him again.
So now, as we're going into this next match, it's worth mentioning it's semi-finals time, and this means that it's no longer going to be a best of one. It's going to be a best of three. Now, what that means for those of you out there that might just be tuning in, you know, maybe you're not fans of competitive, maybe you're not familiar with tournaments, best of three means that now, instead of it just being one match apiece and that's it, you move on, it is now first to 2 matches. So you have to win twice, which really does test your ability to play for slightly longer sets. Well, look, sometimes game number 1 is data. And sometimes that game is all the information that you need to make adjustments, get used to something else, and then bam, you're going to win the next 2 games. Well, the thing is, that's fighting games 101, right? It's not just the game. If you're playing and you're playing seriously, it's about prediction, it's about expecting certain things, and adding another couple of games into the mix really tests that knowledge. Even in this kind of situation, right, where we have these players, they might be new to games, they might be new to Mortal Kombat. It's still, you know, they are successful in their own fields. You know, no one can shy away from the success they have in their areas of expertise. But now it's testing something completely different. Uh-oh, he's discovered that really good Raiden string. Things might get a little bit complicated here. Takes the minus frames to enforce the grab. Really good choice. Superman, unscouted, but fatal blow. It's come back. And that staff push again. Even if the fatal blow connects, it's not going to work. And that Superman dive. You know, in Chris Eubank's own words, he's found 2 special moves and he's using them. This is why, because they are working. I respect it though, because the staff toss, the lightning rod, it gets you to want to move. The second you want to move, the Superman hits you. It's a great combination to just use them together. Look at the space created. He just really dominates. Oh, chainsaw! That's not a very Raiden thing to do. Oh, I mean, it's a Black Dragon Fight Club. They had to throw something in there. I mean, of course there's a chainsaw. I can see it cups. This place is filthy. Oh, that big leg again. That running move, so strong. Good grab. Repositioning him, putting him near the corner. The fatal blow's available, but he's got so much work to do, and the uppercut does so much damage. Game number 1 is down, but he's still got to win 1 more. I feel like we're going to see this every time. We're going to see this every time from Chris Eubank. You know, he's really figured out this is his finishing move, right? And I'll tell you, I love this about MK because it's always been the case. You know, you've always been in a situation where this is my favorite way of finishing match, favorite way of ending it. But this is 1 game in a best of 3.
Chris Eubank Jr., ladies and gentlemen.
He's very calm all the way through that.
It's a best of 3. Still, we can play
it again, man. You got 1 more to go, but you're in the final. You're in the final, Chris Eubank Jr. Oh, it's the best. Oh, I've just been told apparently it's the best of 3. Apparently the rules have been changed. You've got to take your seats again.
Not bad. Best of 3.
It's a best of 3. Don't worry, Chris. Just beat him again and you're done. That's all you got to do. It's nice and easy. Look at that. It's like a twist in the tail. You thought it was over, but it absolutely was not. Now I'm doubly excited.
That was intense.
But no one's going to bet. Surely we've all got Chris Eubank. I shouldn't say this. He's my favorite now. If I was going to put money on him, I'd do it. He's changed his character. He's gone Scorpion. Florian's gone Sub-Zero. All right, well, it's a bold choice.
Now, this is something you don't see every day. Character change on win. Is this a statement? I mean, he's got a game to work with now. If he loses this, he can always go back to Raiden. I like this choice. This is what we call a new meta before our very eyes. I mean, you say new meta. This is the first demonstration of this game. Chris Eubank Jr. is writing the meta. Winner gets to change what he wants to do, right? History was always written by the winner at the end of the day. Well, things we can already see that, you know, Chris Eubank Jr., he's going into this with a lot of confidence. You know, the more matches he wins, the further he advances through the bracket. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'd take the game. I'd take the game. Take the game. I'd take the game. Take the game. Take the game.
Learning things. Why?
I definitely would take the game. Wait, we're going in. We're good. We're in. We're back. We're playing it on. They have more sportsmanship than we do. I would have taken the game on that. You would have been 1 game down, my friend. I mean, I've been tied up. But Boone's main, this is, of course, the variation of Scorpion that gets the cancel teleport and the air throw. Not sure if we'll see the air throw, because we're not seeing a lot of juggles, right? You normally have to air throw a juggle. But the one thing that will work to Chris Eubank Jr.'s favor here is we saw a lot of those uppercuts. You know, that really has been one of those moves that has just really consistently shown itself because it's so much damage. Those uppercuts by themselves, that classic MK style, that's like 14%. And it works with every character in the game. Amplified Ice Ball. A little bit more damage, extra speed. There's the interaction. Saw that one in the trailer. But the fatal blow is there for Sub-Zero. Can Florian do it? Not sure. There it is, the Amplify. Misses the follow-up. Oh, and it is the whiff punish. That missed big leg, and it's put Chris Eubank Jr. on match point with a new character. I mean, this is the thing. It's just showing constant talent, right? I'm just not a one-trick pony. I've got some of the characters up my sleeve. But the spear is blocked. Oh, and there it is, the Ice Ball. Actually, it was a punish. It was a great choice to go for the faster Ice Ball, though, because if the spear's going to be unsafe from full screen, that Ice Ball can reach it anywhere. And there's that grab again. I like it. Changing things up a bit. That block spear once more. That teleport. We really are seeing Chris Eubank just go through these special moves, right? He knows the inputs, he's just cycling through them. And it's forcing Florian to really be on his toes. That big leg, 2 connects. But that uppercut again. 1 more of those and it's over. Hang on a minute. Watch out for the uppercut. He is 1 touch away from death. A jump kick. That was so stylish. I love the way on that final move, right? That final move, it just freeze frames and you just get to see it so clean. I respect immediately looking at the finishing moves so much. He's at the right distance. Oh, and he gets it just a little bit further back. He got it. There we go. There we go. Oh, and again. Trailer stage, trailer fatality. A new face for Sub-Zero. Handsome man. Shame he's dead.
Your winner now, Chris Eubank Jr. Who even finished it off with a fatality.
Well done. I have to say, if you can't really see his hand movements on there, but he's like really very controlled, very calm. Florian, on the other hand, this one over here, very intense hand grip.
Say what? I wasn't listening. Sorry.
You have a very intense way of playing on the controller. He's quite like tap, tap, tap. You're like you're gonna smash it.
Yeah, I'm just going for the buttons, but obviously technique wins. So congratulations, brother.
Well done. Big round of applause.
Going on to the final.
Well done, well done.
Chris Eubank Jr.
Very good. Well done.
All right, now obviously, given the way the tournament brackets works and given the fact that he could twist us all like a pretzel, coming back in for a best-of-3 semi-final is our man, Teddy Riner, and he's going to be taking on Squeezy. So we'll get him on right now. Best-of-3. The winner goes on to take on Chris Eubank Jr. in the final of the Mortal Kombat 11 Reveal Tournament.
Right, are you ready? You prepared?
What?
Are you happy?
Yeah, very happy.
Good.
Teddy, you get another go. You've got another opportunity.
Yeah, I'm back. You
are back. Right, pick your character.
Final, huh?
It's a semi-final. You got just best-of-3, and then you're there.
I love it. No
you're my pick. You're my man. You're my man. You're my man. All right, who we got? Squeezy goes with Baraka. Teddy's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Ooh, Sonya.
Sub-Zero, maybe Sonya. He's thinking about Scorpion. Yeah, do it. Do it. Scorpion's in there. Scorpion Baraka. Teddy versus Squeezy. Battle for the ages. Best-of-3, remember. Best-of-3 games.
Now, I'm curious, because last time we saw, for the first and perhaps only time, some Garrus. Maybe not anymore, as the adjustment has been made. But again, this is best-of-3. The extra game to work with, we might still see it. But maybe we won't. Maybe this is the key. The Scorpion was all we needed all along. Now, we've seen only hack and slash Baraka in this exhibition today. But I think his other variations do give him some pretty interesting tools. And I really feel like there's so much unexplored that we haven't seen yet, which I think just comes down to, these guys haven't played much. They're going with what they like. Maybe they're just picking the same one. Whoa, foul play. Foul play. Whoa. I mean, to be fair, there is no rules. There are no rules. This is completely legal. I've never seen a rule book. I mean, we didn't specify that it wasn't. Anything goes. And look at this. Look at the strats. The fist strat. He's pressing buttons. He's killing himself by pressing his own buttons. So you know what we said? That the meta is being written before our very eyes? Changing character on win, and now this? Messing with your opponent's controls? Physically moving your opponent? I mean, look, it's working. It's working. I ain't gonna lie with success. Fatal blow. And yeah, try to take the fatal blow. Brackers comes out instead. Oh, that's unfortunate, but it's only round one. It's only round one. That was just one round. I mean, what's gonna happen when we are 2 games in? This is a best-of-3. We have so much more of this. For the first time, I am afraid. I fear. We might have a smashed controller or 2 by the end of this set. You see all the monks in the background, the skeletons. What do you reckon they died of? Foul play. Witnessing this. I respect it. All right, Baraka. Now, Baraka he's not the fastest character, but his strings are just so significant. 3 hits, big damage, chunky damage, right? It's 3 hits by itself. You're looking at 15%, a little bit more than that maybe. It depends. It really just comes down to, again, the variation. This is one version of Baraka we've seen today, but there it is. The crushing blow comes through again, and the damage over time is ticking. Check it out. For those that may be wondering, that crushing blow only comes out if the opponent fails to tech the other way. Yeah, so it punishes your opponent for that mistake. But of course, I've already seen that fatal blow, so he's not going to have it again. But that string coming through, 3 hits. Overhead didn't quite connect. Wasn't up in time. The teleport into the amplify. Another round comes through. 1 apiece. There's so much commotion going on. It's only been 2 rounds. Here comes the final one of game 1. The wake-up roll, costing 1 bar of the defense, but it does get you out of danger a little bit. We're not really seeing anyone void of resources so far, right? There's nothing on the defense on the side of Scorpion, but it hasn't mattered yet. Ooh, that jump kick, super severe. To be Baraka. Sorry if anyone heard that. Oh, wake up, fatal blow. Now, the damage is so significant that even though this isn't going to kill, it's the start of a comeback. And that's what's important here. But this by itself is going to do a lot of damage. I mean, the rest of the work comes now. Does he have it in him? The spear is blocked. He's not even looking at the screen. He's not even looking at the screen. No one's even looking at the screen. Guys, you're not hitting each other. All right, there we go. The low kick. That's it. That's it. That's just for game 1. But there's more to go. Moveless? Are we looking at the fatality? I think we are. Yes.
Go on.
Why
back
button?
down, back
Why
wide.
button? Yes! He's got it. Here it is. We missed the money shot again.
We want to see. Yes.
No, that's not the biggest bit. That's not the biggest bit.
Not
Here we go.
Need the face, not going to need the rest. Definitely not going to need that. Thank you very much. And what's he going to do? Of course.
Yes, that's my fave.
Who would have thought not looking at the game could cost you a match? Shocking. No, guys, you got it's best of 3. It's best of 3. That's the first one to Squeezy. No, you've got another game to play. Maybe 2 if you can come back. It's best of 3 games. So please go again. Please go again. Sit down. You're okay. Again, best of 3. Best of 3.
You've got to think of some sillier ways to press buttons, because it was pretty silly.
Round 1 to Squeezy. Game number 2, obviously if Squeezy wins, that's it. If Teddy can get back into it, we'll go to sudden death.
I mean,
nice and easy.
Maybe if Teddy actually looks at the screen
or
presses the buttons in a sensible way, but I think probably not. It's like he's trying to turn it. It's like a Rubik's Cube.
Now, I have a wild theory. Sandbagging.
Oh, really?
Deliberate throwing. That false sense of security. Because, I mean, look. Crushing blow right off the bat. I have a sound theory. I'm backing Rhino on this. I think it was all a ruse. Just a giant ploy. Pretty even health, to be honest. A little bit of extra there for Scorpion, but... Ooh, catch him on the landing, too. Wake up roll. I like it. I respect it. It really is actually one of the most important, unique mechanics of the game, is that you're not going to be just forced to take pressure anymore. But that's it, right? It's new mechanics. It will take people a while to get used to them. You know, it's not like anything we've seen before, but when
Is that what I thought it was?
But when you are used to them, did you see that? That's Baraka,
What
the fast bag, the fastest bags in the West. I looked away for like 2 seconds and I missed it. I'm so sad.
Uh-oh, fatal
blow. The fatal blow on both sides.
And they both know too. That's why there's no too much respect. That jump.
That galactic jump. Galactic jump at that last minute. Walk your opponent down from full screen, jump at the last minute. Why not? Yo, he's just staring him down. Do your worst. What are you going to do?
I'm not afraid.
Wow. Wow. After all that, oh, we got a little bit of a juggle off that jump kick. That's actually something I'm looking forward to seeing, is those jump kicks have that different kind of launching properties.
We're going to have to get used to that.
I can't wait to see how that just optimizes in time. But of course, this is match point now. Baraka so close to doing it, losing this round, but can easily turn it back. We've seen the damage he can do. But if you're going to keep pressing buttons back to back, unfortunately, sometimes you've got to give up your turn every once in a while. And if you don't, you're just going to eat that free damage. Overhead! So much range. That's a very familiar Baraka normal. Anyone that's played MK9. Oh, there it is. As he found the hidden move, the secret technique. Oh, no, it didn't connect that time into the fatal blow. Now, again, we're going to be in a situation. This will not kill, but it will get him close. They're going to be practically even on health after this. Oh, the banner. That might have just been the catalyst, to be honest. A little bit of finishing damage, but okay, dangerous. Didn't have the range. Tries to press buttons and gets hit by the teleport, but it's still anyone's game. The banner, too slow on startup. 3 low kicks. Count them up.
And now
3 low kicks into an overhead. That was legit. Wow, max range. Max range overhead. I like it. That's the key. And I like seeing that kind of slight adaptation, right? Because you do go from being a bit mashy, not really seeing a lot of deliberate attacks, to like a couple of rounds later, deliberate overheads, deliberate lows. Like, it's working. The overhead. He has to find the answer, and that is the answer. If someone's doing the same move over and over and over again, you block it and press a button before they do it again. Exactly what you've got to do in that situation. He's taking a lot of damage trying to enforce those overheads, though. Worrying he's actually getting hit by the same thing. But because it's a punish, he gets the crushing blow. increased damage, of course, but hang on a minute. And that overhead again. And again, just taking that negativity, able to turn it around completely. The fatal blow is there, but it won't be able to be used as that brings it to a clean 2-0. Has he got it to finish him? Oh.
All right, now officially your winner. And going through to the final take on Chris Eubank Jr. is Squeezy.
And for being incredibly entertaining, it's a big round of applause for Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy, what a sport, what a good sport. What a good sport you are, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. Right, okay, so our finalists. Are you ready for the final match? Let's hear it. I'm really keen to have a cup of tea. I don't know about you. Let's bring back on Squeezy versus Chris Eubank Jr.
All right.
Right.
This is it. This is the one. And there is a prize to win, as well as pride.
I have to say as well, there is a trophy and a medal at stake. I won't say which you're going to get.
This is the real stuff. And obviously
Yeah.
pride's on the line as well. Whoever wins is officially, right now, the best Mortal Kombat 11 player in the world. Just saying.
Because there's only like 12 of everyone.
Can I just say something about that?
You're not in the tournament right now.
Shh, they're right
You would
there.
win.
We had to make it fair and sit here.
Simon, they're right behind you.
It's true. I'm sorry. Right. Chris Eubank Jr. is going with Raiden, a character that has done very well for him so far. And Squeezy goes against with Baraka. So this is game number 1. We'll do best of 3. Let's do it. The final of the tournament.
Who's your money on, Mustard? You know, I actually think it's going to be really good. I think Chris Eubank Jr. has shown a lot of kind of like quick adaptation, whereas we've seen from Squeezy a lot of consistency, right? But Baraka's got that damage. But I think that's the big thing that's helping out Squeezy right now. You know, he's keeping it pretty simple, but effective, right? We're seeing a couple of strings. He's figured out a couple of strings, a couple of specials. And again, that legendary uppercut, that huge damage. But that's the word, damage. You need to be able to do as much as possible. You know, when people are kind of like flailing around buttons and getting the odd hit here and there, it's not going to add up as much as doing these full strings. That said, Chris has a game plan, and that game plan is lightning rod distance creation. And that's not something that Squeezy's had to deal with yet. Not yet, but it is, again, it's a best of 3, as this is the finals. You have that extra time. That string coming through again. That big uppercut, big damage, but block on the Superman. Now, that's huge. Squeezy is pretty much the only player that is punishing anything. When you block something that is guaranteed damage, taking it, getting that crushing blow that throws so much damage for a normal
I've never seen a throw do that much damage in Mortal Kombat before.
You have now. You have now, and it was Baraka that did it. Imagine that. Taking a nice big old bite out of the Elder God right there, but here it is, that lightning rod spacing. It's such a dangerous strat. But he is taking a little bit of chip damage as he gets in, but we've seen the damage Baraka gets when he finally closes in that distance. But again, even that by itself, just there's so much behind the strings we're seeing. That being a low, going to be a more difficult block. And this is a moment for Chris Eubank Jr. He's starting to fight back, though. He's not going in for just lightning rod. He's going for those jump kicks. He's going for a few more of those. Gets caught trying to throw the lightning rod, but the Superman with punish. Good stuff. But I like that adjustment from Chris Eubank Jr. He may be losing right now, but round 1 is very much just star push, just Superman. And even though we're seeing that now, he was able to slow it down, take it back, and realize it wasn't quite working. Jumps clean over the fatal blow. Oh, but there's a Superman again. He's going to buy himself a little bit of time to get it back again. There it is. He has access to it once more. But will he be able to? We're seeing him walk in. He's being slow. Walking in, block, walk, block. And just like that, blocks another fatal blow. And there it is. The crushing blow on the end of that string. Very, very good. You know what? Doesn't even matter they didn't finish him. We're about business now, right? That best of 3. We still have one more game to go. But it was pretty one-sided. So we saw him change to Scorpion last time. Will we see it again? This is the last opportunity he'll get to do so.
Come on, Chris.
Time to come back, Chris. You got
Come on,
this.
Chris.
Best of 3.
Focus.
That's all it's about.
Eye of the tiger or something.
You can't.
Oh, he has gone for the change. Oh, but he's gone for the chain reaction. And now this is the first time I've actually seen it in this tournament, but obviously that was the one I used earlier on. It's really interesting because he gets unique normals, strings, and special moves. It all involves just using his harpoon. I, for some reason, completely forgot what the name of that move was. Well, you got there in the end. Don't worry about it. We got there. Now, this could be the last game of the tournament. We might have 2 more. This might be it. 1 game away, and there it is. The crushing blow on the uppercut. Only happens if the... We have a pause. Oh, we're back. We're back. Don't worry. You didn't see nothing. And he just immediately figured out that special that you only get in chain reaction. And I like how he's looking for that. He's making the most of the variations. He's not just picking Scorpion. He's making sure to pick a variation that makes sense to him. I think he's trying to input it, though, and he's getting the low kick by mistake. But he's on the right track. He's on the right track. That special move makes chain reaction pretty dangerous because it's a lot of chip damage on block. There's a lot of range there as well. Very similar to Lightning Rod Raiden, in effect, actually. However, he is taking a lot of damage trying to get that special to come out. The wonderful block on the Fatal Blow has to wait for a while now for it to come back. But I think that really is the thing that's setting Squeezy aside. He's being patient. He's looking for those moves, and just like that, he finds himself on tournament point. 1 round away from winning the Celebrity head-to-head. This would be quite a nice little title to take this early on. There's only a few people in the world have the privilege of actually playing Mortal Kombat 11 right now, and how about winning a tournament on your first try? Maybe, well, we might be 1 life bar away from finding that, but Chris Eubank Jr. is the only person that can stop that. But that immediate crushing blow, advancing string, again doing so much damage. But he is actually on the back foot this time, quite severely down on life. Chris is getting a lot more consistent with that chain reaction special. And the second you get that, it's space, it's damage, it's chip. Fatal blow for Baraka, but he's got so much work to do. I mean, why not? Why not give it a go? So this is going to be somewhat risky because this is going to start the comeback. That's a lot of damage to do. But if he loses this round, he's not going to have this fatal blow in the last round, and that's going to be really important. He's trying to teleport. Hang on. He's trying to teleport. Uh-oh, there's the low. 1 more. Fatal blow connects at last. He needed that so desperately, and he will work, but it's exactly what we said before. This is, I mean, Baraka's not going to get that fatal blow back. It's gone now. Both players are fighting without it. This is going to just be back to basics. No fatal blow left. But if things go the way they went in the previous round, Squeezy was forced to use his fatal blow first. So now if they have nothing, theoretically maybe Chris will just maintain this lead. He's finally getting more consistent with that chain reaction. It's what he was after. Got to watch out for those jump kicks, though. It's a great way to advance in. A bit more even this time. Again, those jump kicks. We're seeing both players going towards those jumps more. We've not seen a lot of jumping attacks in this tournament today, but the further we're getting on, the more the players are figuring this stuff out as they go. Baraka's overhead. Got to scout it. Pretty slow and reactive, but you gotta watch out. Crushes lows as well because he's hopping. This is the pressure. He's got him in the corner. That's right where he wants him. Can't even get the lethal. Oh my God, hang on a second. He stops that split second, but will that be enough? This is gonna be chip damage territory. Let's be so careful. He's looking for it. That uppercut connects. Chris Eubank Jr. is so close to the end, but he gets the special move. What can he do here? So close. 1 more hit will do it. He's trying to get the special. He gets the anti-air, but it's not enough. He's so minus. He's just frozen up. Baraka's frozen up. He's not pressing anything. Oh, the comeback! The full comeback from Chris Eubank Jr. The absolute real master situation. How can you do that? A wise man once said, only a real master can come back from this. And, I mean, Squeezy, he just froze up. But all he had to do was press a button. No, there was 1% left in that life bar. He just had to get something, anything, but he completely froze. And now he's got to play a last game. You know, we were talking about tournament pressure earlier on. I mean, welcome to Tournament Pressure 101. Yeah. Perhaps. How do you recover from that? I mean, but at the same time, not only do you have to recover from that happening to you, what momentum will Chris Eubank Jr. be walking into this last game with? An impossible comeback in the first ever tournament for the game in Europe. What a treat. And it's all thanks to my boy Chain Reaction. And it actually is the Chain Reaction special that allowed him to do so much damage. And he's been able to finally get it. It is pretty minus, but unfortunately just not at the right range. And there's that crushing blow again. It does so much damage if you catch them pressing buttons. The grab's going to be good as well. Unfortunately, the good thing is actually here for Squeezy is that comeback hasn't really tilted him too much. He's looking just solid. No, not at all. No, he's playing absolutely fine. Straight back into the game plan. String at a time. Fatal blow isn't going to work, but there's the wake up. And again, that's going to do it. Tournament point again, Squeezy. He has not let it phase him at all. Straight back into it. 1 more round. Yes, so really watch out. This is his final lifeline. There's no more chances here. Not scouting out that overhead. So much range on that. Got to watch out. And the 3-hit strings. I mean, they've just been good. Whenever they connect, they just do massive damage. The grab as well. The crushing blow for the... That is so much damage. But I mean, of course it is. Did you see what happened? Just like that, 1 hit away. The fatal blow doesn't connect. The string, not the full one. So close here again. Squeezy needs just 1 more hit again. Oh, and it is low. Increased damage. You can actually combo off that, funny enough. Wonderful block on the fatal blow. But we've seen this before. We've seen this. I'm not going to count it out. It is so close to being over, but it is by no means over just yet. Uh-oh. Watch out. Wonderful patience. Scouting out. Has to watch out for those grabs. Not enough. Again, this is 1%. 1% life chip damage will do it at this point. And again, in returning fashion, your tournament champion is Squeezy, and he's going to end it in style. Can he get it? Can he get it? Yes, he can! I got to admit, Baraka was the last character I expected, but excellent job. How about that? Baraka is the character of the day as Squeezy, in glorious fashion, is going to be taking over Chris Eubank Jr. in the finals. Give us a round of applause, guys.
Wow.
What a show.
Your winner of the Mortal Kombat 11 tournament is, after eating a brain, Squeezy. Well done, Chris.
Stay where you are. So just before we hand out the prizes, we'd like to welcome back on all of our celebrities here today. This is for you. Your runners-up. This is pretty sick, actually.
That's a proper medal.
Proper medal. And then for Squeezy, I need 2 hands. This is how heavy this is. Come on back on, everybody.
A big round of applause for everybody that competed tonight, please.
Here is your prize. Take a look at it.
There it is. Your official Mortal Kombat 11, the reveal tournament trophy to your man Squeezy. Give it up for him.
It's very heavy.
Dude, how do you feel? You beat a lot of other talent today.
Yeah, very nice. Je ramène la coupe à la maison, les Français.
There you go. Look, you got, yeah, it's just what you got to do. Well, look, dude, congratulations, man. You can take that home with you. You can put it right next to all your YouTube awards as well. I think that one's the best, though. That one's the best. That one's absolutely the best. More importantly, do you like the game?
Sorry?
Do you like the game?
Yeah.
No.
Especially now, absolutely. Give it up for your winner, Squeezy.
Yes. Woo!
Here we go.
Wow, okay. So you guys there, don't go anywhere because we've got some DJs lined up for you who can be playing in a little bit. Okay, and I think also Simon has a bit of a punch bag challenge. Are you guys up for this?
Who would like to be part of my punch bag challenge?
You know there's a punch bag Mortal Kombat machine over there. I don't know whether you should. That might be a bit risky.
Are we going to do it?
Are you game?
We've got some punch bag challenge. Yeah, we've got a few. Just follow me.
Basically follow Simon.
Tips from champion.
Follow Simon.
Just follow me and we'll go to the punch bag. And whoever wants to punch it, you can punch it. We'll go this way.